Hi Steve, speaking after the 1-1 draw with Coalville. Early start, did that change your preparations much?
Well, we had a breakfast, thank Lauren in the bar for that. That was lovely, and yeah, I mean obviously possibly timings of it were so obviously different, but you know I think it was appreciated from the players, and yeah, they've had a long morning if you like, but it wasn't easy, and obviously probably twice as hard for Coalville in truth, and you know I think probably the proof's in the pudding. The start that we had was very positive.
Yeah. Fairly even first half really. Muzzle's great strike at the end, just the main difference.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you know, we were really pleased with what we put into the game in the first half. Few chances, as you say, so did they. But you know, I think you know I would have you know sort of analysed as that same as you as like sort of just bar the brilliant goal that Muzz has got, and you know we were going to take that on, and you know it's a season-long issue for us about not playing 90 minutes. You know, and I don't know what it is. Don't know whether you know anything that's being said. You know their mindset, but we just didn't go out all guns a blazing again, and like you know they're a good team. You know, I mean, I think you know probably what got said in the changing room there. You know that we've got a draw against probably one of the best teams in the league, and we're disappointed. So that's a progression, if you like, if I'm trying to take a positive out of it. But at the same time, should have been done and dusted, and possibly you know sort of you know especially with their goalkeeper, and I hope he's okay. But you know he had concussion, had to come off, and they'd put an outfield player, and you know we didn't probably take that as an advantage enough, and you know
we tested him once really.
We didn't. You know, and that sort of probably, you know, it's that's criminal, really. And you know, we're not the finished article. We look good, and as I say, took on a team that's arguably one of the favourites, and I think it could have gone either way first half, but second half, you know, I don't think they were any better, but we certainly weren't as good as we were in the first half, and that's got to get eradicated as soon as possible.
But you're seeing signs of progress?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, you know, I know the Leyston game's one thing. They're a very good team, and fair play to them. But you know, going up to Stratford, getting a result here, Royston, Hitchin, you know, especially at home, which is nice. You know, we haven't really performed for a couple of years now, really regularly. But you know that first half I can take an awful lot of heart out, and they're really gutted. You know they're disappointed. The players, you know that they've you know sort of probably let themselves down. Scrappy goal, but you know I think truthfully that second half performance didn't deserve the win that we did deserve in the first half.
Yeah. And obviously it's been a bit of a busy week, or a couple of weeks with ins and outs at the club. Do you want to just speak about any of the lads who have come in? Obviously Louis Chadwick's come in on loan, Shamari and Freddie.
Yeah, Louis a nice local lad. Obviously he's at Cambridge, doing really well at Cambridge. Know the family really well. My son's friends with his younger brother, and obviously I know Luke and footballing terms for Cambridge, and you know it was quite an easy sort of call if you like, because Lou was really keen on coming and getting himself at a level and playing regularly, and obviously that was you know because Dibby got his you know quite a bad injury, so we've got Louis for the foreseeable in a loan. We've got Freddie Hines coming in. He's not quite fit, but you know, hopefully, you know, in a week or so's time, we can get a real good idea on his abilities. And then obviously Shamari's come in as a different option. I'm a big lad, yes, but you know obviously it's very hard coming on to in a new team from a substitutes bench. But yeah, they're you know good, and obviously Will Hall, another lad. Yeah. You know I know that's not a new one because he's you know had a bit of game, but I thought he'd done extremely well coming into a new environment. And yeah, you know there was enough pleasing signs and you know they'll generate with the lads that are here, and hopefully sort of we'll keep ourselves coming up a levels.
Nice one. Thanks a lot, Steve.
You're welcome.